You know how your business is doing, not from a report, not from a dashboard. You know because you're in it. You walk the jobs, you read the emails, you're copied on everything. If something's going wrong, you'll spot it because you always do. But that's not visibility, that's presence, and they're not the same thing. Because presence only works while you're present. The day you're not in the room, the picture goes dark. And a business you can't see is a business you can't step back from. In the last video, we looked at operational clarity, making the business understandable to others, not just you. And I ended that video with a line: clarity tells the business what to do. Visibility lets you see whether it's being done. This video is the second half of that pair, and it completes this part of the series, the part that explains why founder-led businesses break when they try to scale. If you're arriving here without videos 7 and 8, the short version is this. Founder dependency means the business runs through the founder. Operational clarity is the first structural answer. Visibility is the second, and the two only work together. So what is operational visibility? It's the condition where you can see what's happening across the business without being in every room. How the work is progressing, where problems are forming, whether the standard is being met, what's coming down from the line, not because you went and looked, because the business shows you. Now, most founders already have a version of this, usually a very detailed one, but it's built on presence, on being there, on checking. Operational visibility is different. It's a property of the business. It works whether you're in the building or not, and like clarity, it has 3 components. Defined signals. The business knows what it's watching, not everything, the few things that actually tell you whether work is on track. Progress against the plan, quality against the standard, problems as they form, not after they planned it. Defined signals are what separates seeing from staring. A founder who watches everything sees nothing in particular. Built-in flow. The information travels on its own. It doesn't wait to be collected. It moves as part of how the work gets done. A job updated that happens because the process includes it, not because you chased it. Built-in flow is what replaces walking around checking in, the being copied on everything. A shared view. The picture isn't just for you, the team sees it too. The same signals, the same standards, the same state of play. And when the view is shared, problems get raised where they happen, instead of waiting to be discovered by you. Here's the distinction that matters. In most founder-led businesses, visibility exists. The founder usually knows exactly what's going on, often in remarkable detail. But it's personal visibility. It's gathered through presence, through walking the floor, through reading everything, through being the person every update routes through. Built visibility is the same picture, without you collecting it. The signals are defined, the information flows, the view is shared, the business shows what's happening to whoever needs to see it. Same picture, different mechanism, and the mechanism is the whole point. Because personal visibility consumes the founder, built visibility releases them. Here's what the absence of built visibility produces, quietly, daily. Problems found late, not because nobody could have seen them, because the only person equipped to see them was busy. A problem that surfaces in week 1 is a conversation. The same problem in week 6 becomes a cost. Management by interruption. Your day gets carved up by checking, chasing updates, reading everything in case something matters. That's not leading the business, that's patrolling it. Decisions made on impressions. Are we busy? Feels like it. Is that job profitable? Probably. Without visibility, the business runs on impressions, and impressions are usually out of date. And the one that matters most, stepping back feels unsafe. Every time you try to step back, the picture gets dark, so you step back in. Not because the team failed, because you couldn't see it. That's the trap that keeps founder dependency in place. These are structural outputs, not random problems. The predictable results of a business whose only monitoring system is one person's presence. In most founder-led businesses, visibility was never built in. It didn't need to be. At the start, you saw everything because you did everything, and then you saw everything because you were beside it. Presence covered it, and presence worked. Here's the thing nobody tells you. There's no alarm for the day the business outgrows your line of sight. It just gets one job bigger, one hire bigger, one site bigger, and the picture quietly stops being complete. So this isn't a failure of attention. Most founders are paying more attention than anyone in the building. It's a structure that was never needed before, so it was never built. And like clarity, the work isn't creating something from nothing. You already know what you check, what you look for, what tells you a job is fine or in trouble. Building visibility is turning what you check into what the business shows. Now, there's a hesitation that comes up here, and it deserves to be taken seriously. Because when founders first hear this, defined signals, information flowing, a shared view, some part of it can sound like surveillance, like checking up on people, micromanaging from a distance, with better paperwork. And if visibility were about watching people, that instinct would be right. But it isn't. Visibility watches the work, the state of the job, the health of the pipeline, the signals of the business, not the people doing it. And here's the reversal. Built properly, visibility gives your team more room, not less, because a founder who can't see hovers, checks, reappears in the detail. A founder who can see doesn't need to. Visibility is not surveillance, it is infrastructure. It's the infrastructure that lets you lead the business instead of managing every corner of it. And it's what makes stepping back safe for you and for your team. So the question changes here too. Not how do I keep an eye on everything, but what does this business need to show so I don't have to go looking? To sum up, operational visibility is being able to see what's happening across the business without being in every room. 3 components: defined signals, built-in flow, a shared view. Most founder-led businesses have personal visibility gathered through presence. The work is building it in the business. So the picture exists whether you're there or not. And together with operational clarity, it completes the lens. Clarity makes the business understandable. Visibility makes it observable. Founder dependency reduces when both exist. The next part of the series is called the building blocks, because clarity and visibility don't hold themselves up. They're carried by something. And that something is the subject of video 10. What is a system? Not software, the structure where your business reliably produces an outcome. That's where the building starts. More at www.turner.co.uk. Link is below.